All right, Sandra, let's get straight to the most important news of the day, right? Kristi Noem's husband, Byron. Not it seemed like a nice. I don't know. I don't know much about Byron, to be honest with you. I'm assuming he's like a conservative, right? I think so. I think he might be a conservative. You'd have to be with Kristi Noem. Now, look, I appreciate you explaining that. Now, I won't be mad at you if you guys have to get into it. Yeah, yeah. Well, you have to wonder, since Bannon is involved with Hollywood to an extent. Got to wonder these movies. Yeah, exactly, Robert. Yeah, yeah. But back to the most serious story of the day, Kristi Noem's husband's boobs. Now, I got to say, like, I'm not someone who's into kink shaming. I'm not a kink shamer at all. If someone's, I seriously has been such a highlight, I can't stop. Like, yeah, I like if I met someone like that in real life and they were open about it, I wouldn't care. Like, I honestly don't care about. I would probably go, "Oh, really? Is that what you're into?" I wouldn't care about that. I look, putting balloons into my chest is not my thing, right? It never has been, right? Uh, it's I don't see it, but everyone is different. Everyone has different things that they're into. Um, yeah, Joe, you're a sweetie. Yeah, I'm just and like now, I will say this: like, I don't think he's been doing it. I don't think he's very good at it. And I'm saying this from someone with no experience. And I'll tell you why. And this is nothing to do with what he's into. I'm not kink shaming him at all, right? It's only is I saw the picture on the Daily Mail and he had, "Hi, Natasha. Natasha, you've come into this conversation at the best time. We're talking about the most important thing that's ever happened." Yeah. We're talking about Byron, Noem, and her husband. Yeah. Keep your politics. Exactly. Yeah. "Hi, Natasha. Good to see you." Yeah. So just to recap, like, I think, like, I'm not kink shaming Byron Noem for doing anything, right? I don't care. But if I was going to get into that, so what it was is there were pictures, shown with Byron, Kristi Noem's husband, and it was actually balloons. They said because he'd been writing people messages, so we know it was balloons, and on the balloons there were like little nipple things, right? Now on the picture, because what he does is he has like a Zoom call, and on the Zoom call they talk to a whole bunch of other people who are into the same kinky stuff. So that's the vision. The picture that we see comes from that video, right? Where he's talking to other people who are like-minded people, and good for them. That's what they're into. I don't care, right? Now, I will say this. If it was me, I would have been a little bit more particular about where the nipples were, right? One nipple was I think in the region, in the proper region area of what you'd see. The other nipple was like up here. So you had one like there and there. Now, again, not kink shaming, but just saying that if you're gonna do that, like I would have, and again, he's like in a Zoom call, so he's talking to other people who are into the same thing as him. I would have just brought that down there and just asymmetrical, because I had this thing about, like, if I walk into a room and I see a painting and the painting is slightly like this, it's like an OCD thing. It really gets to me. Like I will actually straighten their painting. So and the saying, yeah, symmetry is important. Yeah, Karen, exactly. But for me, it does actually affect me a bit. Like, it's a bit of might even be like a condition. I've never had it tested. Yeah, sloppy. Yeah, he could do better. I'm just saying he could put more of an effort